Hi guys and welcome to another video. So let's continue with list. I'm gonna talk about how to create a list, an empty list actually. So to create an empty list, I'm gonna create a variable. I'm gonna call it names, which is going to be a list of names. Okay. So to create an empty list, I could do this. Okay. If I do this, I'm saying that names is equal an empty list to see the type of the names object. I'm gonna type names, okay, pass names into the function type and return its type. And to see all its content, I'm gonna type names so I can see its content. As you guys can see, it's empty. Okay, so I have this empty list. So how to add objects or how to add things to this list? So Python has objects, as you might know, and objects has two things, which are properties and methods. Okay, so names has a property to actually a method to add objects in with to this object, which is append. Okay, so append an object to the end of this list. So if I append the number one, I have to come back and do it again, but this time correctly. So if I do this and I call names, I see that I have one inside this object. If I do it again and I type 5, actually I see that I have 5 and 1 and 5 inside this object. Okay, so that's how you add objects to the list. Okay, I'm gonna increase this font a little bit because I think it need to be larger a little bit so you guys can see better. Well, it's taking quite a while to just to load the font selector. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna choose a 25 font, which is pretty large. Yeah, that's a bug within idle, as you guys may know. Let's press enter. That's a bug, man. Yeah, that's a. Where is the font consoles? This font. Let me see it. A 20. 20. Yeah, 20. I guess it is good enough. Okay, so I add a consoles font, which is much cooler. So let's came back to the tutorial. So I was talking about, I guess. Okay, so let's show some methods that we have. So for example, to return the length of a list, I could use the length function, which is a boolean function, and Python. Let me drag to this button. Okay, so I could use the length function. Okay, and pass the names object. As you guys can see, it has two, as it length its length is 2. If I wanna clear the list, I could call the object names and call a method called clear. And if I call names again, I see that it has become empty again. Okay, so that's how you could uh, erase a list. Okay, if we came here, let me see. It's not working. Why? Okay, so you guys can see We have a lot of methods that you can imagine what they do. For example, sort. We'll sort the list. Reverse. We'll reverse the list. Remove. We'll remove an item. Pop. We'll insert a item to a certain index. Insert index, stand, count, and so on. So there are several methods that you can play with it, but I'm not going to talk about them now. I'm going to talk about them later. So thanks for watching this video, guys, and see you next time.